morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope indeed it is a happy Friday for you. Thanks for joining us. I am Dean Quick, board certified music therapist for Levine Cancer Institute, and this is Music Therapy for Self-Care. It's an opportunity for you to take time for yourself each day at 10 a.m. Today is a day for relaxation, so we are going to be focusing on some imagery, notably bird and flight imagery, and I'll be providing some live music to support that. Just a reminder that this is live streamed and there's a live chat option available, and I'm watching it. And if you have something that you'd like to say during the live stream, please feel free to put it out there. I'm not sure how much of a delay there is. I know there's a little bit of one, but put it in the chat and I'll respond if I see it. And I will see it. And then if not, if you're watching this not live, leave a comment or reach out to me on Twitter at DeanQuickMTBC, and we can chat about whatever question you had is. And so Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. is relaxation, live music relaxation, and Tuesdays and Thursdays is song discussion. And as I mentioned yesterday, we will have some guests on in the next week or so, talking about how music has helped them in this time during the COVID-19 pandemic. And some of those guests are, right now, all of those guests are other music therapists, and they'll have some other great resources to share with you if this has been helpful. Like I said yesterday, diversity and ideas makes a community stronger. So the more resources you can have, I think, the better. All right, so here we go. For today, bird in flight, I have a drone sound that's going to be in the background. I have some bird sounds, and then I also have a piano that I'm going to provide. And I'll be playing some of the piano live as we get into the imagery. So, but before we get started, let's check out our breathing imagery here. So, not taking short, shallow chest breaths, making sure that we're breathing in and then rounding off that breath at the top. Yeah, just like that. And as I've said before, the breathing does not have to be in tempo with this GIF or GIF, however you would like to pronounce that. But noticing more so that the breathing is not short and shallow, and that the breathing doesn't stop at the end of the inhale. So it doesn't just go, because that's more of a sigh, right? So taking in deep, controlled breaths all the way down into your abdomen, you're rounding off. So you're filling your lungs. I'll do it in tempo with the GIF here. So it never really stops. It just kind of rolls into the exhale. So you want to roll into the next breath and then roll out of the previous breath. And as we're focusing on this, I want you to notice how your body feels in the chair, wherever you're sitting. And knowing that you're taking some time for yourself today. So breathing all the way down, all the way down into your hips, all the way down through your abdomen, breathing all the way down to the soles of your feet. and taking deep breaths, allowing your breathing to fall into a natural pattern. And imagining that you're either sitting or lying down on a cloud and it's fully supporting your body. And imagining that as you're on this surface, you're feeling very comfortable and that you begin to sink in to that surface. And as you're sinking in, you notice the cloud very gently starts drifting down to the earth. Imagining maybe a leaf in the wind and a gentle breeze as the leaf falls from the tree. Taking a circular pattern, just floating down to the earth safely and gently. And as you get closer to the earth, you start to notice that your body feels heavy. And you start noticing the sounds of the earth. You start noticing the bird sounds in the trees. And finally, you feel your feet on the ground. And you look up back into the sky where you came from, this cloud. And you feel your body completely relaxed, as it needs to be to take flight, to join these birds that you hear. So you have a choice in this moment. Do you stay on the ground and watch the birds fly by, or watch the birds in the trees? Or do you yourself take flight? So if you choose to take flight, imagine the color of the sky around you as you gently float off the ground. You do not need wings for this flight, but you notice yourself floating through the air. And notice your shape and form as you're floating through the air, watching down on the earth. And bring bringing to your mind the idea of freedom. Remembering that birds in flight are free, just as you are now as you float through the air. Feel that freedom for yourself, watching the earth go by, looking up into the rest of the sky, watching clouds go by. Watching the earth move by under you. Noticing that in this moment where you may not feel free in this isolation in your physical body, but in your mind you are free as you are this bird in flight. Remembering your breathing and allowing the music to take you wherever it is that you need to go. Feeling your body weightless, not carrying anything but the wind as it flows across your body. Anything that's happened before this moment, anything that you're planning on doing later, none of that matters in this moment. In this moment, you are taking time for yourself. So as the bird leaves the earth to choose freedom and flight, you leave everything behind you as you also are in flight, free. The music has ended for now. Take a deep breath. Become aware of the sounds around you, wherever you are. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And stretch as if you're just first waking up for the day. If you've not already done so, open your eyes. Give your arms a good pat. Do the same for your legs. Pat and rub your legs. And bring yourself back to your physical body. I'm so glad that you took some time for yourself today and that you chose this as the way you would spend that time. So I hope you will take whatever feeling you got from this with you for the rest of your day, and I hope that that's a very positive feeling. And I will see you again on Monday.